In order. You're going to testify. I need you to raise your right hand, please. Susan, can you hear me?
Everybody-
I think Susan's frozen.
Okay. And
Susan,
Miss
can you hear me?
Mendoza.
Morning, Judge. Let me see if I can reach her.
Okay.
Yes, I'm here.
Susan, are you there?
Raise your right hand. Just 1 second. Can you see me now?
No.
Yes.
We can
Sir,
see you, but you're frozen.
me?
We
Oh.
can
Yes, sir.
Yeah. we can see you, but you're frozen.
Yes, ma'am, it is.
All right. We're gonna go ahead and swear
Okay,
everyone
here she
in.
is.
There you
Here
go.
she is.
Frozen?
Do you solemnly swear or affirm? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're giving today is true and correct, so help you God?
Yeah, I do.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down. First on the docket, cause number 33, the state of James Patrick Nettles. Boone, good morning.
Good morning.
And you may
Morning.
proceed.
Good morning, Judge. You're chopping in and out. Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see on my way. I see Miss Nettles is here. I do. Okay. Both witnesses, I'm ready, Judge.
All right, you may proceed.
Okay. I would like to call my first witness, Miss Betty Nettles, please.
Here I am.
Good morning, Miss Nettles. Could you please state your name for the record?
Betty Nettles.
Okay. And what is your relationship to the decedent?
I am his mother.
Okay. And so safe to say that you knew the decedent his entire life.
Yes, sir.
And so, okay, great. And you've witnessed the decedent's handwriting from reviewing his work both in school and as an adult from work. Is this correct?
That is correct.
Okay. And his handwriting that you recognized as a child was from his work and his homework in school as a child, correct?
Right. Yes, sir.
Okay. And as an adult, the decedent would often go out of town for work. Is this correct?
That is right.
Okay. And the decedent would often manage to write you letters whenever he was out of town for work. Is this correct?
Yes.
Okay. And for years, you have received handwritten letters from the decedent whenever he went out of town for his job. Is this correct?
That is correct.
Okay. And you saw his handwriting and signature many times and you were able to recognize it when you see it. Is this correct?
Correct.
Okay. I have no further questions for this witness, Your Honor.
Your next witness, counsel.
Okay. I would like to call Elva Mendoza, please.
Miss Mendoza, you're muted. If you'll unmute yourself, please.
Okay. Okay, Miss Mendoza. Could you please?
Hang on. She's muted. She's
Still
trying to
muted?
unmute us here.
Okay.
There we go.
There you go. Now you may proceed.
Thank you. State your name for the record.
Elva Mendoza.
What is your relationship to the decedent?
He was my cousin.
Okay. And you have witnessed the decedent's handwriting from reviewing and assisting him in filing his taxes for at least 10 years. Is this correct?
Correct.
Okay. And every year, the decedent would send you his documents to file for his taxes. Is this correct?
Correct.
Okay. And the decedent would often be required to sign off on the tax documents once you prepare them. Is this correct?
That's correct.
Okay.
Yes.
Also, you were present. Okay. Also, you were present and witnessed him handwrite and signed the document dated on October 24th, 2022, and the edition that was dated February 19th, 2023 purported to be his will, correct?
I think, yes, sir.
Okay. And you saw his handwriting and signature many times and you're able to recognize it when you see it. Is this correct?
Yes.
Okay. No further questions for this witness, Your Honor.
Are you next witness?
Okay, at this time, I would like to call Miss Misty Fleshman, also known as Misty Nettles, please.
I'm here.
Okay. Could you please state your name for the record?
Missy Ann Fleshman Nettles.
Okay. And you were also known as Misty Fleischman as well. Is this correct?
Yes, that's my maiden name.
Okay. And what is your relationship to the decedent?
He's my late husband.
Okay. And on November 22nd, 2023, the decedent died at the age of 54 in Chambers County, Texas. Is correct?
Yes,
Okay. And the decedent was domiciled in Chambers County at the time of his death. Is this correct?
yes,
Okay. The document that is dated October 24th, 2022, and in addition to the document dated February 19th, 2023, was shown to you and purports to be the decedent's will to the best of your knowledge. It was never revoked. Is this correct?
correct.
Okay. And you are the only beneficiary or heir to the will. Is this correct?
Yes,
Okay, and that no child or children were born or adopted by the decedent after the execution of the said will, and none were taken into his home and raised by his own. Is this correct?
correct.
Okay, and 4 years have not lapsed between the time of death and the filing of this application for the probate of the will. Is this correct?
Correct.
Judge, at this time, I would like to ask the court to take judicial notice of the will submitted to the court.
Uh,
I couldn't hear you, Judge.
yeah, I said so done.
Okay, thank you, sir. Miss Flashman, there's no charitable organization, nor the state of Texas or any governmental agency of the state that is an heir to the will. Is this correct?
Correct.
Okay. And although the will does not name you as a specific executor, you are the only heir and the wife of the decedent. Is this correct?
Correct.
And that you are qualified to serve as independent executor without bond or any other security and should be entitled to letters testamentary. Is this correct?
Correct.
Okay. At this time, Judge, we would ask that the applicant be admitted as independent executor of the estate, and that no bond shall be issued by this court, and that upon taking the filing of the oath as required by law, the clerk shall issue letters testamentary to the said Misty Fleischman, also known as Misty Nettles.
It's a little probate and authorized letters of testimony. Thank you, Counselor.
Thank you, Judge. May we be excused?
You may be. Have a good day.
You do the same, sir. Thank you.
Cause number 73, the state of Renee Fowler Sheffield. Ms. Piper, good morning.
Good morning, Judge. Is your name Heather Sheffield Ward?
Yes,
And are you the daughter of Renee Fowler Sheffield?
yes.
And Renee Fowler Sheffield died on what date?
June 20th, 2024.
So 4 years have not passed by since her death, and we're now admitting a will to probate.
Correct.
And was your mother a resident of Chambers County for at least 6 months prior to her death?
Correct.
But she actually lived here how many years?
17.
All right. Now, your mother was married how many times during her lifetime?
Once.
And that was to your father?
Correct.
And what is his name?
Earl J. Sheffield III.
And Earl J. Sheffield III died in 2019, correct?
Correct.
After his date of death, did your mother marry anyone, live with anyone, or take any children into her house to hold to raise except you and your two brothers?
No.
All right, during her lifetime and your dad's, They had 3 children. Would you name the 3 children, please?
Earl J. Sheffield IV, Andrew Christopher Sheffield, and myself, Heather Sheffield Ward.
And you know of no other heir of your mom, do you?
No,
You have seen these waivers of service and waivers of appearance at this hearing where Earl J. Sheffield IV and Andrew Christopher Sheffield agree that you as the appointed executor would serve to handle the administration of your mom's estate,
correct.
and you're willing to do that.
Yes,
Did she ever at any time after she signed this will in 2019 revoke the will
no,
or in any way try to change it or cancel it?
no,
And you live next door to her.
correct.
So if anyone would know, you would know that.
Yes,
Okay. You are not disqualified by any type of charge or crime of moral turpitude that would prohibit you from taking the letters of administration and the responsibility as a fiduciary and executor of the estate.
no,
So the will was made self-proof. I'm going to show you the will that is now in front of you. And going to the last 2 pages, do you recognize the signature?
yes,
And that is your mom, Renee Fowler Sheffield's signature, signed what day?
the 26th of September, 2019.
All right. And the will was made self-proved in front of 2 witnesses named as Rob Clapper and Georgia Clapper,
Correct,
and notarized by Cynthia B. Clark.
correct.
Okay. Is any charitable organization named in the will or government agency of the state or the state to be a beneficiary or a claim against the estate?
No,
Let's see. No one has asked, your brothers have not asked, nor have you asked for an appraisement of the estate.
no,
Your father's death in 19, you pretty well know what's in the estate.
correct.
Okay. So you're asking the court today to approve this will and to grant you letters testamentary and admit the will to probate here in Chambers County.
Yes,
That's all, Judge.
Probate and authorized letters. Thank you.
Thank
Counselor?
you.
Good day.
Thank you so much.
Last but not least, cause number 77, the state of Paul T. Williams. Morning, Susan.
Good.
What's that ugly thing there behind you?
Good morning, Judge.
Yeah, you kind of freezing up again, Susan.
I'm doing well.
Good.
We'll keep it going.
All right.
Mr. Gunner, you can proceed.
Oh, gosh,
Once again,
okay.
freezing.
Thank you. All right. Susan, can you hear me okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Are you here today to ask the court to enter your dad's will into probate and to appoint you as the independent executor?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I'm going to refer to your dad as both as Paul T. Williams and as decedent. And I'm talking about the same person, okay?
Yes, sir.
He passed away on June 10th of this year, 2024, in Mont Bellevue in the rehab center in Mont Bellevue here in Chambers County. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. That's correct.
He was 87 years old when he passed away. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Of course, it's this year, so it hasn't been 4 years since that time. Did your dad have a fixed place of residence here in Chambers County at the date of his death?
Yes, sir.
Now, you provided a document to me that I've provided to the court, and I sent you a file marked copy of it, and it's dated October 24th, 2005. Do you know what that document is?
Yes, sir. I have
What
it
is it?
here.
Okay, what is that document?
It's the last will and testament of my dad, of Paul Williams.
Okay. Now, did he ever revoke that will after he made it in 2005?
No, sir.
Do you think you would know if he had?
Oh, yes, sir.
Now, he didn't have any children born or adopted to him after the date of that will. Is that right?
No, sir, he did not.
Okay. And there was no marriage that was dissolved by divorce decree or annulment after the date of that will. Is that right?
That's correct.
Okay. Now, the will leaves bequests to you and your brother, and not to any state agency, not to any charity, or not any subdivision of the state of Texas. Is that right?
Yes, sir, that's correct.
Okay. And there is a need for the administration of this estate. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, the will names you to serve as the independent executor without bond. Are you willing to do that?
Yes, I am.
Okay. And are you qualified and not disqualified from serving as the executor?
That's correct. I am qualified.
Okay. And the estate doesn't owe you any money or anything like that, right?
No, sir, it does not.
Okay. And have you ever been convicted of a crime of moral turpitude or any felony?
No, sir.
Okay. And you're willing to serve as executor?
Yes, sir, I am.
Okay. And this would be a non-taxable estate. That the estate probate estate value is somewhere in the neighborhood of 40 to 50,000. Is that correct?
Yes, sir, that is correct.
Your Honor, that's all we have.
All right, everybody, Mr. Wood, probate and authorized letters of testamentary. Have a good day. Sorry to hear about PT.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Judge.
Appreciate your help.
Thank you, guys.
It's been kind of tough last few years. We're gonna miss him at the ball games.
Well, thank you, Judge. He's gonna miss y'all.
I know. Yeah. Okay. Take care, y'all. Have a good day.
All right. Thanks, Your Honor.
Thank you.